Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be doing my 35-week update for my second pregnancy. I'm finally feeling like we are getting so close and the countdown is truly on. So I'm excited to share everything that's been happening this week with you. So let's dive right in. So in my video last week, I mentioned that I felt like I had a lot of moody spells and a couple days where I just wasn't myself and was reacting really strongly to things that shouldn't have been affecting me that much. And so I've noticed this past week, week 35, that has definitely evened out. I don't know if it's because I'm trying to pay more attention and be more aware of how I'm responding to things on a daily basis, or if it's just my hormones are leveling out again. So I've definitely felt a lot happier and more calm this week, which is nice because I was not enjoying those moody days. Nobody enjoys that. So I've definitely noticed that I've gotten a lot happier, which has been really, really good. I hope it continues through the rest of pregnancy because I really just want to be happy and remember this as a happy and positive time and not as a time that I bit everybody's head off. The next one is that I feel like my skin is starting to even out again. I do use a face routine or a face skincare routine that I really enjoy. But I've used that consistently for the past 3 months and I feel like my skin is starting to even out. So I don't know, between that and the hormone and the mood changes, maybe my hormones are leveling out. I'm hoping that this skincare routine will help me with postpartum facial issues. I do get a lot of hormonal acne typically, so I'm hoping that it helps keep my skin as clear as possible because I feel like that's a big trigger for me. If my skin is looking good and I feel like I'm fresh and I don't need a ton of makeup, then I feel like postpartum life will be a lot easier. I remember last time I just felt I don't know, my skin was awful and it just took a lot out of me because I felt like if I didn't have makeup on when people came over, that I felt gross, so I always tried to get ready before people came over and it's just hard. So I'm hoping this time that it works. I'll keep you guys posted on if it does, and if it does actually help, I will let you guys know the brand and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so the next one is Braxton Hicks. I feel like these have been pretty consistent. I don't think there's been a lot of changes in the past few weeks. As I've gotten into the 30s, into the 30 weeks plus range, I feel like they've been consistently strong and the timing has been pretty consistent. Not happening all the time, but throughout the day I'll have a few, and then at night I'll have quite a few. And so I feel like that's been the same for the past few weeks. There hasn't been much change with that. I will keep you posted if anything changes. I don't have any that really hurt at all. I do feel a lot more pressure now. But I feel like that's just part of it, and it's part of your body getting ready for everything, so I feel like that's a good thing. The next one is swelling feet. This is the first week that I've really noticed my feet have stayed consistently swollen, and they're not bad by any means, but they're just a little bit more swollen than they tend to be. So I have noticed that this week, and it's stayed throughout the week. It hasn't just come and gone. They're nothing big or anything concerning like that. My doctor said it's nothing to worry about, so we're good with that, but it just has definitely, I've noticed if I'm on my feet for a long time throughout the day, that my feet just ache by the end of the day and I just want to sit down and relax. Okay, so this next one, I think I've talked about in the last couple videos, maybe not, but this past week I've definitely noticed it picking up a lot more, and that is hot flashes. I don't deal with hot flashes ever, really, when I'm not pregnant. And for the first 2 trimesters, I would say, I didn't deal with them either. It's definitely picked up more recently, and I feel like it's something that makes me just feel like I'm worn out. I don't know, just sitting there and having a hot flash, it just is a weird feeling to me. So it's something that I've been trying to get used to, because I know after I had Madeline last time, I definitely had hot flashes postpartum. So maybe if I have them now, they won't be as bad postpartum, but we will find out, and I'll keep you guys posted because I am going to do postpartum updates. So we will see, but they've definitely picked up this week. I feel like I have them a lot more throughout the day, and I don't know, I mean, it's not super hot outside, but it is consistently in the low 90s here, so maybe that has something to do with it, but definitely hot flashes have picked up this week. Okay, the next one is that the baby has definitely dropped. At least I feel like he's dropped. I feel like he's so much lower than he has been, and I feel there was one day this week, I can't remember which day, but when all of a sudden it was just like super painful to bend over and pick anything up. And it hadn't been that way even just the day before. So I feel like that was definitely the point when he dropped, was sometime in the middle of this 35th week. I don't feel like there's any pressure or anything weird going on. I just know that he's getting a lot lower, and hopefully he's in the right position so that everything goes smoothly at birth, because I'm getting really excited and I just can't wait to meet him. So the fact that he dropped this week is another sign that we're just getting that much closer to him being here. Okay, so during my 35th week, we had our baby sprinkle, and I'm so excited. It was so much fun. My mom and sister threw it for me. It was just family and a couple close friends that we had there, and it was really fun. If you are having a second baby, and especially if your second baby is a different gender than your first, but even if it's not, I would definitely suggest doing a baby sprinkle. I feel like I don't know, sometimes people make them out to be bad, or like you're just having it to ask for presents. I thought it was just fun. I got to hear a lot of stories. A lot of the moms there had boys, so I could hear some boy mom stories and just connect with people. I also felt like it was a good like pick me up in my spirits. Like, I haven't seen a lot of those people for a while, and a lot of them are really important to me. Well, all of them are really important to me. And so it was really good to be able to just talk with a lot of my friends and family and just feel like support from everybody, especially getting this close to having the baby. It was just a really nice feeling. So I would definitely suggest doing one if you're on the fence. It was so worth it. And we had so much fun. So I am going to do a baby sprinkle haul video. I'm hoping to have it up by the end of this week, because I'm going to film it as soon as I'm done filming this. And so I hope you guys tune into that. If you're interested in that and want to see when it goes live, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification, and it'll be up in just a couple days. So the next one is that we still don't have a name, and I am like freaking out. The one reason I'm freaking out is because the two names that we do have, Adam really wants one and I really want the other. And so I feel like we're just like, we can't come to a decision because we both just really like the name the other one doesn't like as much. We both like the other name, like we both like both of the names, but he feels a stronger tie to one and I feel a stronger tie to another. So I'm hoping that we can pick the name soon, because I really want to order some personalized stuff for the hospital and make a couple things for like his bassinet and stuff like that. So if you have any suggestions on names, leave them in the comments. I know it's like super late to be asking for name suggestions, but maybe there's a different name out there that we're supposed to have, and that's why we haven't decided. So leave your suggestions in the comments. I would love to hear them. The next thing that has been going on this week is that my energy levels definitely come and go. Like, one minute I'll feel super motivated and super energized and ready to just tackle a bunch of things. And then like 30 minutes later, I'll be like ready for a nap on the couch. So I feel like that's completely normal for this far along in pregnancy, but it's definitely taking, I don't know, it just kind of sucks, because especially when like I want to be getting a ton done during Madeline's naps, and all of a sudden I feel like I just want to sit down and do nothing. But I am still trying to really just listen to my body and take it seriously and know that this is the stage that I'm at and I can't really change that. So I do enjoy when I get to sit down and just kind of relax, but I really have a lot of things on my to-do list that I want to get done before baby boy gets here. So I'm hoping my energy levels can stay up at least a little bit, so that I can get everything accomplished before he arrives. The one thing that I wanted to say with that is that I feel like even when my energy levels dip, I always create a to-do list. So every Sunday I'll sit down and do my planner, and I have a to-do list for every day of the week of stuff that I want to get done. And I feel like that really helps me stay on track and stay motivated even when my energy levels do tend to dip a little bit. So if you're going through this same stage in pregnancy and you just feel like you can't get anything done, at least I'm a huge list maker, and I'm also a person that loves to check things off. So I would suggest maybe trying that if you don't already. It doesn't have to be in a planner, just a to-do list for each day. And that way you kind of, I divide up my cleaning by week, I divide up, or by day throughout the week. I divide up, you know, my YouTube stuff throughout the week, and that way it feels much more manageable, and like I have simple tasks that I can do, and I can choose which one I want to do with how I'm feeling at that moment. So if you're going through that, I would definitely suggest trying that too, and hopefully it helps you. Okay, and the last thing that happened this week before I get to our doctor's appointment information is that we got a few more things for his nursery and I'm so excited. We got some baskets to hold some of his stuff in, and then we got we kind of DIY'd a thing that we're going to hang on the wall above his crib. So I'm so excited about that. I finally feel like we're making progress on his nursery. It's been a long time coming, but you know, he's not going to sleep in there for 6 months after. So we're trying not to focus too much on how behind we are with his nursery, but we're really getting close and I'm loving the way it's coming together. So I'm excited to share that with you guys as soon as it's done. So the next thing I wanted to share with you is some information about my doctor's appointment this week. I'm now at the point where I go weekly. So in each of my videos from here until I give birth, I will have kind of like a doctor's appointment update just to keep you posted on kind of where I'm at and how things are looking. So at my last doctor appointment, it was on Wednesday. So I was 35 weeks and 4 days. Or 5 days, and so his heart rate was right around 138, and the doctor said everything looked good with that. I was at 163 pounds, so I had gained a couple pounds since the week before. Let's see. So it looks like since my last doctor's appointment, which was 2 weeks prior, I had gained 4 pounds. So that's kind of a lot, but my doctor wasn't concerned. So we're staying happy about that. The next one is that I did have my GBS test, which is Group B strep test, and they checked my cervix and everything. And so for the GBS test, I still don't have my results back yet. I'm still waiting on that. I think they just tell me at my next doctor's appointment, so I will keep you guys posted. But I was not GBS positive with Madeline, so I'm hoping it's the same this time around. And then I was 1 centimeter dilated. So at my 35-week appointment, I was 1 centimeter dilated, and she said I was already starting to soften, which I know it might be too TMI, but I always feel like when I'm going through this stage of pregnancy, I'm always kind of curious, like, what other people have going on leading up to birth, because even though I don't know when I'm going to give birth, it's going to be interesting to see kind of how this progresses, and the information might be helpful to someone out there. So sorry if that's TMI, but I'm trying to be as open as I can so that it helps some other mamas. And I think that was all from that doctor's appointment. I wish I would know already if I had GBS positive or negative, but I don't, so I'll keep you posted hopefully in my next video. Okay, so let's do the bump shot. Here is 35 weeks from the front, and then here is from one side, and then the other side. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching my 35-week update. I'm so excited to be this far along and sharing everything with you. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Your feedback means the world to me. If you enjoy mom videos, lifestyle blogs, pregnancy updates, baby updates soon, and cleaning videos, please don't forget to hit subscribe. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family, and hit that bell notification so that you're notified every time I post a video. I do try to post 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.